day 26, and we're going to continue with sources on this verse, Genesis 6:7, where the Lord says, I will blot out or dissolve, as we learned from Rashi last video. I will dissolve man from the earth, the men whom I created, men together with beasts, creeping things, and birds of the sky, for I regret that I made them. Here's an interesting source that has to do with this regret and Noah. I will wipe out man. God had repeated here once more that he regretted having made man, so that we would understand that God's regret expressed in the previous verse was not because of man's deeds, but concerned man's creation. Had God wanted to wipe out mankind only because of their deeds, anyone who had not committed a serious sin would not have been affected by the decree to wipe out man. This would comprise all of the people under 20 years of age. If the decree was due to God's regret at having made man at all, everybody would be included in the decree. In view of the fact that the Torah tells us through the repeated use of this word regret, that every human being was included in the decree, the Torah had to continue immediately and tell us that there was one single exception, namely Noah. So Noah was the only exception here. The Torah tells us that Noah found favor in the eyes of God, not on the account of his deeds. Once God had decided that he regretted having made man, Noah's good deeds would have no impact on his fate. He needed an act of grace by God to save him. The fact that God granted Noah grace does not mean that he did not deserve to survive based on his good deeds, however. There are certain categories of mitzvot, or good deeds, which secure a person grace in the eyes of God. So certain mitzvot, or certain good deeds, will secure a person grace in the eyes of God. God has deliberately refrained from telling us which mitzvot fall into the category, because otherwise everybody would merely concentrate on performing those commandments.